Alright, so this genuinely might be the worst set in history when it comes to leaks, or them messing up. So last time the Italy one messed up and leaked it for us. We love to see it. Don't get me wrong, we love to see it, but this time, this morning, they accidentally leaked it. That's true. They leaked it accidentally this morning. Now, take it a step further, they leaked it again. So yeah, they pretty much put up the App Store page. That was the issue. Wasn't supposed to go live. When I put my video live, pretty much like 20 minutes later, it was removed off the App Store. They no longer had it posted. Then on top of that, now they've published the Korea video, but they still haven't published the global ones. So they accidentally put it live, where this should have been scheduled for, I'm guessing, 6 a.m. PST. They scheduled it for 6 p.m. PST. So Korea is the only one that has it live right now. And here we go, our first ever look. New to the channel, like and subscribe, it helps out a ton. This is Pokemon TCG Pocket's next set, Secluded, what was it called? Secluded something. Forget it. So we have Suicune EX officially revealed over here. We got, so again, I have to go through translations here entirely to show this to you, Milotic over there, and see everything, but Entei showing up over here. We have each, so we have each location also, and then each Pokemon showing up there. Latios Latias looks like they are not EXs, obviously speaking, so far. 3 EXs shown out of what, two more left, and then they're pretty much done. And then boom, 828. All right, this is gonna be a fun translation to kind of get through. So I'm gonna try to open up all the translations I can grab. So I did previously, so before we're hitting record for the video, I tried checking it to see if I could have some of the translations, but yeah, they accidentally released it like this. So this is gonna be fun to translate. It's like Italy, Italy trailer all over again. All right, let me grab translations. Here we go. So we'll start with this. First card, as we see it, we translate it. Let's do it. So again, loads in, shows off the entire pack art. These are all your main, again, Pokemon and everything associated. Expect associated like 1-star cards and all that stuff for those on the front cover. Over here, so Suicune EX, 140 HP. That's the easiest part to get. We have the Heartbeat of a Legend. At the end of your turn, if your Pokemon is on your vacuum field, draw your weak moon. Okay, that's a good translation. Try it again real quick. So yeah, this is what's going to happen, unless you wait for 12 hours from now for the official version. I'll see if I can find some other better translations outside of this, but all right, so I actually found some better translations here. So I'm Korean. The ability for all 3 dog EXs is that at the end of your turn, if this Pokemon is in the battlefield, draw 1 card from your deck. That's what it is. So if this Pokemon is on basically the battlefield, 1 card from your deck, that's the ability over here. And apparently that's for the all 3 of the dogs. That's what you have over there. You then over here have 20 times HP per the, I think, Pokemon on your bench. Yeah, it does 20 damage for each Pokemon, each bench Pokemon 20 times. So pretty much 20 times 3 in this case, or whatever. Or yeah, for each bench Pokemon. Yeah, that's how that one operates. So per each bench Pokemon does 20 times damage. And this over here, if the Pokemon is on the field, and apparently this is for all 3 dogs, at the end of your turn, if the Pokemon is on the field, draw 1 card from your deck. And that's that one. So there you go. So that is something. All 3 dogs have the same ability there. Over here we have this. I'm curious if they already have this one translated. No, they already went for these ones. This one says send 1 energy from your energy zone and attach it to a basic Pokemon, any basic Pokemon on your bench. That's this one. So a Babymon over here, attach, basically just get 1 energy and attach it to 1 Pokemon. That's it, on your bench. Boom. Simple one, easy one, out of the way. That's what this one looks like over here. Yeah. So pretty cool. Another baby Pokemon. And again, that was the point. They do have some really good baby Pokemon in here, most likely, given what they leaked over there with the set stuff. But 130 HP over here. Even breaking the Pokemon's equipment in your hand. It says trash the Pokemon's equipment from your hand until it breaks and deal 50 damage to its owner, is what that says. Guessing it's just a poor translation. I'll see if I can move up a little bit. We have a trainer over there on the left, so I can get actually a better translation on the trainer real quick. So let's see, because I'm so close to it, I'm guessing. Hopefully, look at the top 4 cards of your deck and take all the Pokemon items from them. Return the remaining cards to the deck. So look at the top 4 cards of your deck and take the trainer of the items from that. That's what that one says. So that's a trainer explained. Now, if at least I can get a better on the goat over here. Let's see if I can get it. Trash up to 2 Pokemon items from your hand and deal 50 damage to them. So if you trash, so depending on how many items you trash, multiplies it. Yeah, trash 2 item cards, you can multiply this by 2. I think that's what that translates to. Yeah, and then Milotic over here. I think I actually have a decent translation on this one real quick. See if I can find it. But yeah, that is your full art. So again, Milotic obviously on the front cover. Probably going to have something decent associated with the full art. And yeah, it looks very, very good. Very, very good. So we'll take that for what it is, bud. I think that because of the background, it's going to be a pain to translate this one, actually. So it says Healing Communications, the ability. Aqua Edge, 60 damage. You can use this card once during your turn. When you draw it from your hand, restore 60 HP to one of your Pokemon. Yeah, that's what it translates to, but it doesn't make any sense. You can do something you do, you can heal 60 HP for any water Pokemon. When you draw this card from your hand and call it during your turn, you can use it, restore 60 HP to one of your Pokemon. And then 60 damage, 2 energy, water over there. So that's what that looks like. Hopefully that made sense, but probably not. We have over here a simple one. I don't really need to translate much there. 2 energy, 40 damage, 80 HP. Very simple. Entei pulling up over here. So again, it looks like it's the same ability, which I want to check that real quick. It is the same ability? Yeah, Heartbeat of a Legend. At the end of your turn, if this Pokemon is on the battlefield, you can draw 1 card. And then over here, 60 plus. If 2 additional energies are attached, 60 damage is also added. So 2 energies, 60 damage. Add 2 more energies, 4 energies, 120 damage. Is it the same thing he said? This attack does an additional 60 damage to the 2. Yeah, it's the same translation. There you go. That was an easy one because the background is not like freaking ruining it, right? I covered another game that is a Korean original game. So translating Korean is always hard, especially with the backgrounds. This is, what is it? Damage this Pokemon by the amount of damage it is receiving. Damage this Pokemon by the amount of damage it's receiving. So I'll check that one again. 70 over here. Over here is 90, and then 2 energy, and that is just 50 raw damage. Is it so? Depending on how much damage you take, you just return it. I genuinely think that's what it is. So just return 60 damage. I think that's what that means. We'll take that, and maybe I'm wrong. Okay, let's keep going. So there we go. At least the 3 dogs we got pretty well, I guess you can say. Over here, Heartbeat of a Legend. At the end of your turn, if the Pokemon is on the battlefield, draw 1 of your core cards, or draw 1 card. And then also deals 10 damage. So this is Voltage Bullet. 60 damage, 2 energy. Also deals 10 damage to one of the opponent's benched Pokemon. So cap, yeah, 60 and then 10, 10, 10. No, to 1. Sorry, to 1 of the Pokemon. So just 60 and then 10 damage. So Raikou does 10 damage to 1 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Yeah, so 60 damage and then 1. Yeah. Abilities for 3 are the same. Draw a card at the end of the turn and it's on the battlefield. Yeah. So that seems to be it. The translation I got from the Google Lens is discarded any number of trainer cards from your hand and do 50 damage for each. That seems insanely broken if correct. That's what it says. So yeah, if you discard trainers, what is it? Well, it said tool cards, but it could be trainers too. Maybe it said tool cards. So there's that. And then over here you have Latios and Latias. So Latias first. Latias, I think I had that translation already screenshotted. That's cross flight, 20 damage. Plus, if you have Latios on your bench, it adds 20 damage. And that's that one. And then you have this one over here. So damn, Latios is 120. So this is 110. And you have Infinite Float as the ability. If you have a Latias on your field, remove all energy needed for this Pokemon's retreat. Discard all energy for this Pokemon. Luster Purge. 120 damage, 3 psychic energy. But it says discard all energy from this Pokemon. So 120 damage, discard it. Then you have your retreat cost nullified if Latias is on the field. You can then swap Latias in. And Latias for 1 energy gets 20 damage plus 20, making it 40 damage for 1 energy. So 4 energy to run this team, technically, right? 1 there, 3 there, purge that, swap in Latias, and then progress that. So gotta poke from the bench, pretty much. Yeah. remove the energy, retreat out, get Latios to poke, redo, redo, redo. So yes, that's what that looks like. Okay. And then over here, 3 dogs show up again. And then that's it. Yeah. So I think we did pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I think we translated it very well. We didn't do it perfectly. Obviously, there were some fumbles. I'm not going to lie. There were some fumbles. But I think that we did pretty good. I genuinely think that. It was just board presence in general that's broken. Active only sounds more fair. Suicune that. So they don't have anything there. A water Bibimon. We are so back. Mega Gyarados, 6 Misty, X Bibimon. Yes, so that's it. The Bibimon is really good for water. Draw water energy and just attach it. Free turn, early turn. That's it. Mega Cargo EX incoming. Could be. Who knows? Milotic, ability by ChatGPT. Don't kill me if it's wrong. Ability Healing Ripple. Once during your turn, when you play this card from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may heal 60 damage from one of your Pokemon. That seems like that's what that is, actually. Right or no? That seems like that's what that is. Because it looked very similar to that. So yeah, take that how you will. That one seems correct, so there you go. That is the trailer. That is broken it down. Thank you. Like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. And you're welcome for this. I'm sorry. People are like, oh, you should have waited the 12 hours. But, you know, they put it live and you want to know. We did really good, actually. We translated it way better than the Italy trailer. I genuinely think we translated this so much better. So much better than the Italy trailer. So y'all can suck it if you say that. I think we did so much better this time, all right? Yeah, take care. Have fun. I'll catch you tomorrow or later today.